Rob Zombie directs the new Munsters movie.
Oh my God!
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, BJ Mambo. So I just read Rob Zombie is rumored to be directing the new Munsters movie. My first thought, I'm down. So I'll be honest, guys, I am a bit of a Rob Zombie fan. I've seen his movies, I have his movies. I'm actually going to be starting a Rob Zombie series soon on this channel, so this one kind of snuck in before. I know there's a lot of Rob Zombie haters out there and people who don't like his movies, and I get it. And it seems like the reasons people don't like his movies are reasons I don't really like parts of his movies. You know, mainly the vulgar language, the trashy, kind of over-the-top, corny dialogue. I mean, those always seem to be what comes up when people talk about the negative stuff of Rob Zombie. But the positive stuff of him as a filmmaker, I think he's awesome. I know Rob Zombie is a Munsters fan. And it's funny, if you look back, one of his first, his biggest hit was Dragula, if you remember that song. And Dragula is the name of the car from the Munsters. So if he does end up doing this movie, it's kind of like a full circle for him, which if that's the case, yeah, good for you, man. It's awesome. Yeah, they say Sherry Moon Zombie's casted as Lily Munster, which is a given, and I'm sure a lot of people are already thinking, ugh. Sometimes her acting's a little bit iffy, but in Three from Hell, the most recent movie, I thought she was pretty good in it. And then another zombie regular, Jeff Daniel Phillips, is said to be Herman Munster. I had the opportunity to work with Jeff Daniel Phillips. We did this movie called An American Pickle on HBO Max, a Seth Rogen movie. I was Seth Rogen's stand-in on that film, and Jeff Daniel Phillips came in and had this small part, which, you know, unfortunately ended up being cut out of the movie. His scene was cut out of the movie, but, you know, I got to work with him for a few days, and he seemed like a cool guy, a nice guy, and a tall guy. So he's got the Herman Munster height thing going on. I think that's the only two names that are rumored to be in the cast, which I am always excited for. I mean, that's one thing with Rob Zombie movies. He always pulls these interesting people, gets these cult actors, these kind of famous, classic movie actors, and puts them in these movies. And so as a fan of his choice of actors, I'm definitely interested who else he would cast. With Munsters being such an iconic kind of property, I have to assume this is going to be a PG-13 movie. I'm thinking kind of maybe like an Addams Family, like the 90s version. But if it is rated R, like a hardcore Rob Zombie-esque R-rated movie and version of Munsters, that could be kind of interesting if it was like a dark version. I mean, you think of all the characters, you got the werewolf, the vampire, it could be interesting take on it if it was kind of a more of an extreme, violent version of Munsters. But I kind of doubt that. But if it is PG-13, you know, maybe because of Rob Zombie's history of his movies that they're so extreme with the dialogue, that maybe the lack of swearing and trashy talk, maybe that's a positive. And he could do something really cool. I know Eli Roth recently did a PG-13 movie, House with the Clock in Its Walls, which I have not seen, but I remember thinking, Eli Roth, PG-13, but maybe same thing with Rob Zombie. But I don't know, this could be kind of cool. I'm definitely intrigued in how this could be, and yeah, I don't know what to expect. I hope it happens, though. Just as a fan of the Munsters and of Rob Zombie, I hope it does happen. Well, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much. I post weekly. Feel free to come back, like, subscribe. Definitely comment. I would love to hear from the fans and from the non-fans, you know, what people think about just this rumor. Because it is a rumor. Until cameras start rolling, you know, you just kind of have to assume this is some form of rumor. Yeah, I guess that's all we could say about that. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later. See ya.